Hi, I'm Howard Dean, Chairman of the Democratic National Committee.
Hello, this is Governor Ed Rendell, the Governor of the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Hi, I'm Congressman Chris Van Hollen, Chairman of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee.
Hi, I'm Congresswoman Linda Sanchez, and I represent the 39th District of California.
Hi, I'm Congressman Dennis Kucinich.
Hello, this is Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee for the 18th Congressional District of Texas.
You should have no illusions about running for office. It's tough. It requires hard work. I remember my first campaign for district attorney in 1977. I ran against a Democratic organization in the primary, and I had virtually no money. But I was up every morning at 6 o'clock, and by 6:30, 6:45, I was on elevated subway platforms greeting commuters from 6:45 till about 8:45.
I started my political career when I was 20 years old, my first race for Cleveland City Council. And I knocked on doors for months and months and months. And in my first effort, I lost, but I kept at it. And 2 years later, I was elected to City Council, one of the youngest people ever elected to council. And I brought with me a passion for public service, which I still have to this day. I've served as a mayor, as a clerk of courts, a state senator, and now a United States congressman, former presidential candidate, and every step along the way. I remember it was the efforts that I made when I was a young person.
Nobody thought I could win, myself included, but on election night, we got 69% of the vote.
When I was 33 years old, I decided to run for Congress. Some people told me that I was too young, and others told me to wait my turn. But with the voters' help, I proved the naysayers wrong, and I became one of the youngest members of Congress. In fact, I'm one of the few members of Congress who's still paying off her student loans today.
But I won because I was willing to take 5-6 months of my life and go through hell, because I believed in myself and I believed that I could change things. It's a great process. You'll have fun during the campaign. If you're running because you believe in yourself and you believe that you can make change, it's an exhilarating experience.
As I travel around the country speaking to grassroots activists in all 50 states, I encourage them to get involved in their communities by running for office, whether it's for the school board, the city council, or mayor. And now there's a tool to make it easier. At runforoffice.org, you can find out which offices you're qualified to run for based on your age and location, find other first-time candidates, network, and share successful strategies. You can find tools to launch an effective campaign and even find a mentor to guide you through the process.
But the best payoff is if you win. Because if you win, then all of a sudden, all the ideas you've been talking about, all the changes you want to make, all the goals you had, all the vision of the type of place you want to live in, all those things are within your grasp. And when you do them, it's amazing. You know, in politics, none of us get paid very much. I've been in politics almost all my adult life. I've never made what society would consider real money, and I never missed it for a minute, because each and every day of my 31 years in politics, I get up knowing I have the ability to change people's lives, to make people's lives better, to protect them, to give them opportunity.
Bringing more young people into our political process is a critical part of our strategy to expand our Democratic majority. This means encouraging more young people to become candidates, activists, and most of all, voters on Election Day. In 2006, the support of young people was a big reason why the Democrats won the majority in Congress. That is why I'm proud of the work that the Democratic Youth Strategy Council is doing to develop the next generation of young leadership. We need to capture the spirit and energy of young people to build our party and bring change to our country. We cannot let this opportunity get away.
Young people cannot afford to sit on the sideline. They do not have to wait until they are 30 or 35 or 40 or 50 or 60 to be involved. Many of us during another period got involved in the political process when we were very young. Some of us got involved before we were old enough to register to vote. We got involved because we saw a need. We were deeply inspired by Martin Luther King Jr., by President Kennedy, and Robert Kennedy to get involved. My simple advice to young people, to young political activists, to would-be candidates, would-be elected officials, is to go for it. To do what I call get in the way.
If you have fresh and creative ideas that you think can help your community, I'm here to tell you that you're not too young. I encourage you to use your resources. Start by visiting runforoffice.org and find out how you can take that first step.
Should you decide to accept the challenge to effect change, runforoffice.org will enable you to share and discover successful campaign strategies. Find a mentor to help you through the arduous process of campaigning and start a website of your own. Now is the time to answer the call of your community, your state, your country, to change America with your ideas and your enthusiasm.
I urge you to run for public office. We need the best and the brightest in this country in public office so we can change the entire American political structure and system. So get out there and run for office. Don't be afraid to lose. Almost everybody in this business is lost, and if you lose and you believe in yourself, pick yourself off the mat and go run again. Good luck to you.
In my 2004 presidential bid, I used to say that you have the power, and you truly do have the power. I hope you'll use it by going to runforoffice.org and get started. Not only do you have the power to run for office and change America, now you have the tools. Thanks a lot.